And the supporting data from what I just told you is that they increased boat activity over there and brought in a third drilling rig boat over there. Why? I don't know. Obama's leaving the country earlier now. Earlier than he thought in his, what was it, November 8th or 6th or whatever he was supposed to leave. Now he's leaving a couple days earlier. Strange, because the Webbot just added a couple days earlier in advance of its prediction now. Now Clinton's supposedly out of the country at that time. All I know is I hope something doesn't happen at all. This is the biggest absolute failure of the Webbot, and it completely crashes and nothing happens. No doom, no really bad stuff, and I can say, you know what, maybe it's time to really back off from the Webbot and just kind of take it with a real big grain of salt from this point further. But my smart mind tells me, nah, you've been doing this for a long time, Dr. Doom. And look around you. Do you see any change? The Democrats lost the House, now the Senate, the Republicans own it? Ooh, so what? They've had it for a long time before that. What happened? Nothing. It's just two crime families taking turns. By 2012, people are finally going to realize, well, I'm certainly not voting the Democrats back in, but we have Republicans in. What are we supposed to do? That, who knows? Revolt? I think they'll be revolting long before that happens, due to the earth changes, the austerity measures we're fixing to have to deal with here in this country. The IMF recently said, well, if you want to even get started on trying to fix your little economy, you need to double the taxes on people right away and cut massive spending in government and cut government, period, big time. Do you really think the American people are going to withstand a 50% or doubling of their tax? No, absolutely not. And I almost want to join Facebook and resend all the people I was on there, 50-something, 59 people, invites. Hey, jerk off. How'd my predictions work out for you? They probably already forgot. I'm long gone. I don't remember you saying that. I don't remember that. Probably not. Because every time I post, you would just go around and go to the next one because there's too much doom in it for you. Sorry about your luck. No, I'm not rejoining Facebook. I don't care about that. So, all you're going to do is suffer because you didn't listen anyways. People who aren't doing anything. If you're considering buying silver, I'm going to say, based off of this data, not knowing what's going to happen for sure, I'd urgently get some quickly. I don't care where you get it from, but you better get some quickly, just in case, because now JP Morgan is going to get sued, 2 different class action lawsuits. You got the mortgage foreclosure gate, fraud gate, whatever you want to call it. All these things are happening. When these things happen, and they get to the point where these people realize, okay, we're going to get screwed. We're going to be in big trouble if the world finds out what we've done, and they will win in court, so we need to do something quick. It's always how it goes down. So, this few days, week, 2 weeks, whatever we got left, is prime time for just such a big event or events to take place to shift your focus out of foreclosure gate, out of JP Morgan manipulating the markets, and out of everything that you were even slightly concerned about. So, who knows what's going to happen? I really don't know. The Webbot's not 100% sure either. We've got the Federal Reserve saying they're going to print $600 billion for stimulus part 2 to help the economy and help create jobs. But wait a minute, we already heard that. You already said that. You said that with the $800 billion. Ooh. Looky like car didn't like that light too well. Okay. So, they're going to do that. Basically, quantitative easing part 2, 2.0, is going to take place. They're starting it off by doing, what did they say, $100 billion a month or something like that. Is this absurd? It can't be fixed. It's not going to be fixed. It's impossible to fix. The dollar is going to be absolutely crushed. Get yourself some silver. If you have a freaking credit card, use the damn thing. Credit is not really going to matter over the next many, many years. Credit scores are not going to matter over the next many, many years. If a nuclear bomb or something goes off, like the Simpsons episode shows, in a city or cities, how concerned is anyone going to be about that old precious credit score or anything else? They're going to be terrified to go, oh, I work downtown, man. I work within a mile or two of downtown, man. I don't want to go to work today. I can't come. I'm calling in. I'm not going into work, man. I don't like this. What if they already blew off the bomb over here? What if I live by a big city, man. Come on. You're going to be terrified. And your government's going to come in and say, oh, now we got roadblocks. We've got searches. We're going to come in your house if we even think you've sent the wrong email. Guys like me who are reporting on weird, nonsensical stuff to most people, which actually isn't nonsense, they're going to be looking at guys like me, hey, how did this guy know that was going to happen? How is he able to see these things in advance? I use this ridiculous tool called the WebBot. It's a piece of software that searches the internet for keywords. Do you buy that story, Department of Homeland Security? Yeah, okay, come with us, kid. But that's the truth. And, oh, by the way, I know a guy named Lindsey Williams. He's an 76, 77-year-old guy that's a Baptist preacher. Worked on the oil pipelines back in the 70s and met some of the elite. The what? You know, the guys that are well above you. Anyways, that's all I got to say for now. We only have, days left. We got days left. We're all going to find out. There's no way we're going to have to look for news. There's no way we're going to say, I wonder if that was it. Yeah, it could have been it. Absolutely not. Because if 9/11 happened, and they did predict 9/11, by the way, the WebBot, and it was right. If they said that then, did you have to wonder what happened on 9/11? Did you have to say, oh, I wonder what it was today? Huh. You were glued to the TV. You were glued to the radio if you were driving, listening to the reports come in about this terror attack. You were probably terrified if you had to fly on a plane for the next week, months, whatever. And then now we find out, well, it wasn't really terrorists that you had to worry about. It was your own government, who didn't care if you were on the plane. Which means they don't care if the bomb, or a bomb, whatever they do, if this Simpsons episode's right, is in a city that's your city. They don't care. They've got an agenda. No different than you walking outside and stepping on a bunch of ants in an ant pile. Are you really going to feel like heartbroken? Are you going to be like crying because you stepped on a couple of ants that would otherwise bite you, right? So, we're the ants. The sick part is it'd be like ants taking advantage of other ants. Or bees taking advantage of other bees in their own colony. I mean, that's what this amounts to. It's despicable, disgusting when you think about it. But if you're that person and you've got the technology, you've got all the power, you can make things happen that trick people and make them think things that, whatever that was, you can't possibly move a storm. You can't make a hurricane move or create one. No way. Well, what's HAARP? Why have government officials already said we can control the weather without elaborating any further? They've already said that. I didn't say that. I didn't make it up. It's not a conspiracy. They've already said it. Anyways, that's all. I'll talk to you later.